Good evening, respected dignitaries and our proud graduates. It is a great honor for me to welcome you all to this prestigious event of graduation ceremony done by International Institute of Influencers. You know, there is a powerful quote stated by Nelson Mandela. It is always impossible until it's done. It is always impossible until it's done. And today, this quote perfectly reflects the journey of our graduates. You know, when you stop learning, you start aging, right? And today, you all, with so much of dedication, so much of sincerity, so much of commitment, have completed the course. So, first of all, let's give a big round of applause for you all for completing today's course. Let me narrate a quick short story. A teacher handed over a bunch of balloons to every student in her class and asked them to write their name on the balloon. So every student wrote their names on their balloons. And then all the balloons were mixed in another room and kept in another room. Then the students were asked to find their own balloons in 5 minutes. But no one could. Then the teacher asked them, find any random balloon and whoever name is on that balloon, hand it over to them. Within minutes, everyone had their balloon. So then the teacher explained, this is how life works. When we focus only on ourselves, it becomes difficult. But then, when we help each other, when we give back to each other, when we help each other grow together, then success comes to ourselves too. So, with that message, today, each and every graduate here has the change, has the power to lead with a purpose. So, once again, let me all welcome you to the graduation ceremony today. So, with that, let me invite our great, powerful leaders of III Philippines Shine, Dr. Julai Sir and Mrs. Gloria Ma'am. Over to you.
Okay, good day, good afternoon, good evening to everyone. Thank you, Sir Zion, for that amazing
Dr.
introduction.
Gloria Ma'am, you're muted.
And good? You hear me? Okay. Distinguished guests, respected educators, honored graduates, ladies and gentlemen, there are moments in life when we pause, not only to recognize what has been completed, but to celebrate what has been transformed. Today is one of the most moments, a moment when dedication becomes achievement, when perseverance becomes success, and when learning becomes the power to shape the future.
Indeed, today we celebrate more than graduation. We celebrate courage, the courage to grow, to lead, and to make a difference. Because every graduate here carries something far more meaningful than a certificate. They carry knowledge, vision, and the responsibility to inspire change in the communities they serve.
And so today, in the presence of distinguished educators, global partners, and visionary leaders, we proudly celebrate a new generation of innovators, educators, and change makers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the graduation ceremony of the International Institute of Influencers.
At this moment, to begin the ceremony, may I call on Miss Marites Gaviola to lead us with the opening prayer.
A moment of gratitude as we acknowledge the blessings and guidance that have brought us to this meaningful day.
Good evening, everyone, here in the Philippines and to those joining us from different parts of the world. May I invite everyone to please bow your heads and feel the loving presence of God. Our Heavenly Father, with grateful hearts, we come before you today as we gather for this meaningful celebration of our graduation rites. We humbly ask for your mercy and love to be upon each one of us. We thank you for allowing us to come together as one family of III, united in joy, gratitude, and hope. O God, we humbly thank you for the countless blessings you have graciously bestowed upon us throughout this journey. Thank you for the wisdom, knowledge, strength, and perseverance that you have continuously granted us. Through your guidance, we were able to overcome challenges and reach this important milestone in our lives. We are deeply grateful for this special day to our International Institute of Influencers, Dr. Shama Hussain, for giving us the opportunity that celebrates not only our achievements, but also the growth of our hearts, our values, and our dedication to our chosen profession. Thank you for using this past year as an instrument to open new doors of learning, growth, and opportunities for all of us. As we step into a new chapter of our journey, we humbly ask for your continuous guidance. May you bless Dr. Shama Hussain, including her family, and also all women as well as men, that with her as an exemplar of women who is continuously influencing our dreams and aspirations, and help us use our knowledge and talents to serve others and make a difference in the world. O God, grant us the courage to always stand for what is right, the humility to continue learning, the strength to serve others with compassion and integrity. We also left up to you, everyone present here today. Bless our families, our mentors, and our colleagues who have supported us along the way. We also remember those who wish to be here, but we're unable to attend. May your blessings be upon them as well. All these things we humbly ask in the name of Jesus, our God and Savior. Amen.
Amen. Thank you so much, Ma'am Marites. To formally welcome us to this significant occasion, it is our honor to introduce a visionary leader whose dedication to educational innovation continues to inspire educators across communities and nations. She is the founder and the Chief Executive Officer of the International Institute of Influence. By the way, today is a celebration of the International Women's Day, and I'm very much privileged as such that we have laid very notable persons, of course, with the leadership of Dr. Shama and Ms. Brenda. Dr. Yuli, I think
So
you have an
for
inspiring
uh,
greeting to our dear mentor.
so before Dr. Hussain will give her inspirational message, we would like also to acknowledge her as an inspiring woman leader as we celebrate the International Women's Day. Let us give her a round of applause. We also extend our appreciation to the distinguished women among our honored guests, whose leadership and contributions continue to inspire and empower others. In the name of Miss Brenda Dempsey, let's give her a round of applause. Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, Please welcome Dr. Shama Hussain to deliver the welcome address.
Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria and Dr. Yulai, for this warm welcome and heartfelt gratitude to both of you. Always as a pivot, as an instrumental for IIF Philippines, and which has now molded as Shine. Thank you so much to both of you. Thank you so much. So, dear friends, good evening, everyone watching us from all over the world. Today is a special day. Today is a special day. Actually, every whole world is celebrating today International Women's Day. Everyone are celebrating International Women's Day. You know, before we go for, I just want to tell each and every woman, females, right? We are called as females. You know, the first two letters, F-E, females, F-E. You know, in science, Fe is what? It is the symbol of chemical name iron. Iron. Fe is iron. That means we are all iron women, iron ladies. So we attract everything. We attract leadership. We attract power. So, and today III has again done a record of not only Women's Day, we are celebrating the empowerment of education. Empowerment of education towards humanization of education. So we are grateful. First of all, let me extend gratitude to our distinguished guest who has come all around the world. Professor Einstein, President ICEM, Liverpool Hope University, and who is working on the future-proof education system, on the management of education. He is here today to deliver his graduation speech to all of you as a chief guest. And Professor Einstein he's creating lots of projects for education system, for the future-proof education, where we can build a world of future-proof education. Thank you so much, Professor Einstein, for accepting our invitation and joining us here today. Let me mute. For joining us today and giving us and honoring us, especially all of our graduates are so happy to have you here. Thank you so much, Professor Einstein. Thank you so much. And another vibrant lady, board of director of III Group from last 6 years, and Miss Brenda Dempsey. She's a source of energy. She is the source of humanity. She's the source of kindness. She's the source of vibrancy. And a great friend, a great mentor with a great heart, all the time there to empower everyone in the world. She explores the world always to find the uniqueness in every country, and she brings that empowerment to each and everyone. She is the founder of Brilliance, and as the name indicates, brilliance, she herself is a source of brilliance, and she magnifies everything. She attracts wherever she goes. Today we are honored to have her here as we mark International Women's Day today, and her presence itself has given a great charisma to this graduation ceremony. I wholeheartedly, on behalf of each and everyone, Ms. Brenda, thank you so much for joining us. Thank you for this, and your speech again going to inspire, influence, and innovate each and everyone waiting here. As we know, III is only and premium organization in the world. We proudly claim that we are premium organization in the world who are dedicated for the vision of humanization of education, humanization of leaders. The future, we don't find the leaders now. In the world of artificial intelligence, there is a difficulty in getting the leaders. We are building we have to make sure the world should know the difference between education and schooling. There is a big difference. Now, all the graduates, all of you are ambassadors, ambassadors of humanization of education, where we are going to transfer the values, the ethics, the resiliency, the DNA of education to the world. III Group are working hard to build this DNA of humanization of education in the world through various ways, through various projects, through various programs, and through our ambassadors. So we are grateful to all of you today that you're all the ambassadors of humanization of education. I can say proudly that today is not just the day of graduation. Today is the day of leadership, which the world needs for tomorrow. Today is the day of empowerment of education. You as a graduates are going to take a oath that you are going to spread the values, ethics, and leadership of education to build the future generation blend of human intelligence in addition to the artificial intelligence. So without uh, any delay, let me hand over to Miss Dr. Gloria and Dr. Yulai to take it ahead, because we have wonderful speakers here today and lots of wonderful moments are there to capture today at our live Global Express TV. Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria, and thank you so much, Dr. Yulai. Over to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shama, for your inspiring message. You once again uplift our spirit as an educator, more than such, an empowered leader. And with your visionary leadership in advancing innovation and excellence in education, for sure, each and one of us will carry the trust of the III, which is the humanization of education. At this time, we are privileged to hear from our distinguished guests whose leadership and expertise continue to strengthen the mission of educational excellence. Their insights will ensure and remind us that education is not only about knowledge, but about shaping leaders who will transform the future.
Our first distinguished guest is a respected entrepreneur and education advocate. She is the founder of Brilliance, a company, and a member of the board of directors of the III.
Recording in progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Miss Brenda Dempsey.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. And to all the ladies here, not excluding the men, happy International Women's Day. And I loved what Dr. Shama said at the start. The FE, took me back to those chemistry lessons and the periodic table where we were learning what each of these letters and symbols represented, and knowing that women are made of tough iron, and that's why we are resilient, we are strong, and we can bend when we're under pressure and heat. So thank you, Dr. Shama, for reminding us of that. Now, already at the top of this graduation ceremony, Ryan already said a great thing from Nelson Mandela, and I would also like to start to remind you a great quote from a great man. Education is the most powerful weapon we can use to change the world. And already you have been called change makers. We're all change makers in our lifetime. So let's look at that from the very beginning. When you're born, we enter a world of lifelong learning. We cry, we feed, we learn to sit up, we learn to crawl, we learn to walk. What happens? We fall down, we get up. We're beginning to build that resilience. We learn to ride a bike, we learn to speak. Sometimes we get the words wrong, we fall off our bike, but what do? Do we give up? No, because that's the power of childhood. And your brilliance is connected to that childhood spirit within. You're not childish, you are childlike, a divine spark of light and brilliance that's in every single human on this earth. So as you journey through your life, you go through schooling, And Dr. Shama rightly said there is a difference between schooling and education. So you are learning, you are finding this passion for being better every day, better than you were the day before. And that's all we can ask in our life. All we can do is be better tomorrow than we are today, and better today than we were yesterday. It's so important that you remember that you have control over those choices, that you are choosing. Now, as we journey through school and high school, and we start to think, what am I going to do with my life? What impact do I need to make in the world? And we begin to make significant choices for ourselves. Now, personally, me, I gave up education early in life, but I knew I was an educator, I was a teacher. And it took to, after having 4 children, to decide now is the time. And I entered the sphere of education in a professional way. But remember, we're all educators, but some of us choose to focus purely on that. Because remember what I said at the start? We are change makers. We are here to use education as that most powerful weapon to create the change. And you know where that change begins? It begins within us. And as we make better choices, and as we decide to be better tomorrow than we are today, we are creating change within us. And when you have that change and you feel the passion and the energy around what change can do, that's when you realize purpose enters your life. And when we live a life of purpose, boy, there's so much joy, the difference we make to each other's lives. We hold out our hand and we uplift others. We give them the strength. We help them up to the next level where they want to be. And just like Dr. Shama's a great mentor, she helps me. Like Dr. Hauenstein, he is the same. We want to be helping each other. And it's so important that we extend that hand, not just in helping people change, but in showing kindness. I have a saying, I'm from Scotland, and we're quite direct people. And I have a saying, I love to be raw and real. What does that mean? It means authenticity. Just be yourself. Everybody else is taken. There's no need to be like anyone else. You were born with your divine gifts, as I stated at the start of this little talk. And so, the most important thing, once you choose on the path that you want, and thank God you've chosen that path of leadership. We need extraordinary leaders in our world today, more than ever. More than ever, we need to extend peace, love, joy, kindness, as well as. But the real education, the humanization of education, does come from those human aspects of kindness, using our emotional intelligence. Because here is the real deal for me. Leaders see leadership as responsibility rather than rank or privilege. And when we understand that choosing to be a leader, stepping up to the plate, and after all, we lead our own lives, so let's do it brilliantly. And when we step up to that plate with responsibility, that's where we see authenticity and integrity. They live side by side. Because if you say you're going to do something, you do it. You turn up. You follow through. You extend your hand, open your arms at all time. So as you are here today to celebrate the journey that you have just completed, it is not the end, it is the beginning. Your leadership in education. Remember, education creates change. You have that power in your hands, but more, you have that power inside. So take this wonderful, wonderful gift, embrace it, live by it, walk your talk, and extend the humanization of education, the love, the kindness, the peace, the joy to everyone that you meet. Let that energy and light touch others. That's when you know you make an impact and change happens. Influence lies in our humility to be human and to extend the hands of friendship and love. Congratulations, everybody. I know what it takes to be here today. Feel proud of yourself, stand tall, but remember, this is the start of the next chapter. Thank you very much.
Thank
Thank you,
you,
Miss.
Miss Brenda. Indeed, you are an inspiration likewise for all of us. Your empowering message to each and everyone will be taken and be considered as long as we are in this field of educating people with the concept of humanization. Thank you so much for such inspiring words and for reminding us of our excellence that begins with our vision and passion to continue what we have started through the leadership of Dr. Shama. Okay.
Okay, to continue, our next distinguished speaker represents a vital pillar of educational leadership and quality assurance. He serves as Education Program Supervisor from the Quality Assurance Division of the Department of Education, NCR. Also, as our Education Program Consultant for the Shine. Please join us in welcoming Dr. Richard Catain.
Thank you very much, Dr. Bien, and of course, Dr. Yu, to Dr. Shama, and to my fellow guests this afternoon, this day, this morning. Thank you for having me. Uh, Before I begin, I'd like to congratulate everyone in advance. I can still remember it was in July 2025 that I was also part of the opening program when this was launched as the journey for the International Diploma in Leadership and Education. To the respected mentors, dedicated partners, and most especially our proud graduates, warm greetings to everyone present today. It is with great pride and heartfelt joy that we celebrate the graduates of the Leadership and Education International Diploma, a journey that began with a decision to continue on doing a shared vision in strengthening education, especially in educational leadership. Today is not just a simple conclusion of a program you have taken, but it is a celebration of continuous commitment, perseverance, and the unwavering belief that education can transform lives and communities. To our graduates, as you continue to embark on your upgraded professional journey with determination and desire to grow as leaders in your respective educational institution, I salute you for taking the challenge to have this additional, time and effort to spend doing your output. I think now over the months you engage in a meaningful learning, reflective practice, and collaborative dialogues that challenged you to think more deeply about leadership, innovation, and service. Your dedication through lecture, discussion, project demonstration not only provided you uh, competency to continue on humanizing education, as mentioned by Dr. Shama, but it also give way for education in general to have a better future. We also extend our appreciation, of course, to the program organizers, especially its counterpart in the Philippines, so the Shine, the partners who have supported this initiative from its very beginning. To everyone who has been part of this success journey, your guidance, expertise, and encouragement have played a vital role in shaping this learning experience. You understand that leadership development does not happen in isolation. It thrives in communities that believe in nurturing potential and empowering educators to lead with integrity, wisdom, and vision. So, as you step forward from this milestone, remember that leadership in education carries both a privilege and responsibility, that the world needs for you to take the lead. As we understand, you are the most, the courageous member of the academy, the member of the educational field. Continue to become courageous, to innovate, to do compassion, and listen to a more uh, change, to become a resilient educator of our generation. The knowledge and insight you have gained from this diploma program will be a powerful tools for you to use to continue inspire your colleagues, uplift your immediate learners and strengthen the institutions where you are currently serving. So, to all our graduates, may you continue to lead with purpose, serve with humility, and inspire with passion. Let this achievement remind you that leadership is not defined by titles, but by the positive impact that you create in the lives of others. Congratulations once again. And the future of education is brighter because of you. Congratulations and thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Catain, for sharing your valuable insights and encouragement for us graduates. At this time, Dr. Yuli, we
Yes,
have
our next speaker continues to strengthen the bridge between educational leadership and community transformation. He is the district supervisor of Caloocan City and education consultant of Shine Incorporated. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Dr. Jovanny Cornelia.
All right. Thank you so much to both our equally eloquent moderators, and of course to all our luminaries of the International Institute of Influencers, of course founded by our CEO, Dr. Shama Hussain. Hello, and of course to Professor Urs Hauenstein, the president of ISEM visiting professor, Liverpool Hope Business School in Liverpool, and of course to Ma'am Brenda Dempsey, the founder of Brilliant Corporation. Of course, a good friend of mine, also my mentor. Of course, the education program supervisor of the Quality Assurance Divisions of the Department of Education, Dr. Richard Catain. And to all our luminaries who are joining us in this virtual graduation, good afternoon. So we stand at a unique intersection of history and opportunity. And to graduate in the presence of an international community is a testament to the fact that intellect knows no geography. So the hardship and of course the collaborative efforts that you have presented and the degrees you carry are not just personal accolades, there are tools of diplomacy. In an era of fragmentation, where we are the architects of cohesions, we have been trained not just to find answers, but to ask the questions that challenge the status quo. And as you depart this virtual graduation, do not simply seek a career, seek a global mandate. Use your expertise to dismantle barriers, to silence ignorance with evidence, and to prove that we are collaborate across borders. The impossible becomes inevitable. Your journey has just led you to a stage. It has positioned you to lead the world. And today we celebrate not only the completion of a program, but the crossing of borders, of cultures, of language, of distance that brought us together as one global family. Each of us carries a story shaped by a homeland, yet here you have woven those stories into a shared tapestry of resilience, friendship, and hope. Graduation is not just the end of learning, it is the beginning of leadership. Whether you return home or venture into new land, remember that your voice carries the strength of diversity. It carries your vision that reflects the richness of many perspectives and your actions that bridge divides. In a world often fractured, you are proof that unity is possible. And as I end my message, may you step forward with courage, compassion, and conviction, ready to build communities without borders and futures without limits. Once again, congratulations to Batch 2026. The world is waiting for you. Kudos.
Thank you, Dr. Cornelia, for such inspiring message of your continued commitment to the educational development, which we need uh, to make it after this graduation. Sabi nga, learning by doing of whatever we have learned with this educational ed, leadership in education that we must continue. At this time, as it's been said, educational thrives or education thrives through global collaborations and shared knowledge. Our next distinguished guest represents the international academic community. He is the president of ICEM and visiting professor of the Liverpool Hope University Business School. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Professor Urs Hauenstein. Let us give him a round of applause, virtual applause.
Many thanks, Dr. Gloria, and many thanks to these incredible words before. I don't mention now the men, but I want to mention the two women, and I want to mention the introduction of with Dr. Sharma, who spoke about the iron ladies, or as I could see, the steel ladies of the world, who are steelen and strong to make a strong future community. And I want to mention as well Brenda Dempsey, who spoke about the mission of being a change maker and about authenticity. I like that much. I'm happy to speak today about the humanization of education. And I want to say I'm speaking about the humanization of education for the futures. And I don't say for the future. There will be different futures in the future. And therefore, I want to have a look to this. The key seed for this was done by a Swiss educator with the name Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi 200 years ago. And he has pioneered the humanization of education. And he has worked after the French Revolution and had many poor and disrupted people in his educational rooms. So he has educated 80, hundreds students and pupils in his group with co-leads of students who tutored him and helped him. So he was the man who is promoting holistic and child-centered approaches in education. And other educators followed him, like Rudolf Steiner or Philipp von Fellenberg, as well as Swiss, and Maria Montessori, but as well Paulo Freire and others. And he said, let us build a world for children. And that was a totally new mission of education. So he aimed to educate the whole child. And he said we has to educate childs intellectually, morally, and physically. And he said holistic development should have a centralization to head, heart, and head. So he said we need a balanced education. So with head, he said, the intellectual growth. With heart, he meant the moral and emotional development. And with the hands, the practical and vocational skills. So he spoke about a child centered approach that was totally new then times. And he emphasized that education should be tailored to the individual needs, to the interests and natural development of the child. And he spoke as well about empathy and love. So Pestalozzi insisted that a loving, nurturing, and secure environment, similar to a loving home, was essential for effective learning. And he was the man who brought first time universal education in the scenario. So he believed that education was a fundamental human right and a tool for social justice aimed at empowering the poor and marginalized. And the second last point, experiential learning was in his mind. That means he said he advocated for learning through direct experience and observation of the environment rather than purely through words or rote memorization. And the last point, and a very important point, he said the teacher student relationship is important. He believed that teachers should act as mentors and facilitators, building a relationship of trust and respect with their students. And often he then promoted students as assistant tutors in his teaching. So, summarizing, holistic education for the futures, balanced approach with holistic inclusion, and including practical experiences from life, vocational education, up reskilling, green skills for the world with much creativity, that is important, and resilience and sustainability. That is that what I can say is important for the mission of us, of humanization of education for the futures. Many thanks.
Thank you, Professor Hauenstein. So let us once again give Professor our virtual round of applause.
Okay, at this time, we are about to start with the graduation proper. This is the most awaited day, I would say, because we started long way before August, and now we have arrived at this moment, the meaningful moment and the truth of this celebration for our graduation. As we recognize individuals who have demonstrated perseverance, dedication, and deep commitment to learning towards our professional growth. To formally confer the graduates of the International Institute of Influencers International Leadership and Education, may I respectfully call once again Dr. Shama Hussain, our founder and Chief Executive Officer. Dr. Shama, for the conferment. Let's give her a one.
Thank you so much. No, yeah. Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria. Thank you so much. Yes, as you said, lots of consistency, determination, perseverance, all these days, every Saturday's dedication, attendance, listening, so many things, projects, presentations, and finally the journey. You know, my dear friends, I want to tell you one thing. You cannot become a great sailor with the smooth sea. You cannot become a great driver on the smooth roads. You can become a great driver when you drive bumpy roads. You can become a great sailor when you when you sail in during the storms. Life is like that. Humanization of education, the leadership, the word leader is a power. Leadership. Now you are going to take the certificate of leadership in education. It's not easy. It's a responsibility. It's a responsibility towards the future, as Professor Einstein said, futures. Not just future, futures. He has given a great message of which everyone should note this in your mind. You are taking the oath today of responsibility of being a leader, being a mentor. A leader is like a parent. The best example I always give is a parent. A parent, he cannot, if his son or daughter is not doing well, he will not leave up. He will not give up. He will find the ways. He will take the leadership. How to bring them, how to develop them. He will find the ways. He will take the charge to empower them. He loves whatever happens. He shows kindness, whatever happens. He goes beyond the limits to develop them. So now, as a leader, it's your responsibility. It's your responsibility to go out of the way to develop leadership, to make the stamp of leadership in the hearts of each and every future generation that you are going to build. That stamp is you are going to build that stamp, and that future will feel proud of you, that you are the foundation. You are going to lay the foundation in the hearts and minds. Great scientists, whoever are there right now, great teachers, great leaders, the foundation is the teachers. They have laid the foundation of leadership in the minds, in the hearts of the people, of the students. So today, as a diploma of, it's not just a diploma, as you know very well, the degree, a paper is not having a value. It's just a formality. The original leader, the intrinsic motivation. Today, you have to give birth, you have to get that intrinsic motivation in your hearts, in your brain, in, as Professor Einstein said, 3H. Head, heart, and hands. Activate that mode. Activate that mode of intrinsic motivation than extrinsic motivation, and see the way you grow. Today, I promise the way you will take this leadership roadmap into the lives of the school, yourself, the children. You see, after 1 or 2 years, where you will stand. If you follow this leadership pathway properly, you will grow like anything. You will grow, like, make a roadmap today. As a leader today, you're not just taking a certificate, you're not taking the conformant as a diploma, as a leader in education, LED, leadership in education. You are taking a charge. Today, you are taking a charge as a leader. Come on, come on, synchronize in your brain now that you are a leader. Synchronize your brain. Tell your brain in present tense, I am a leader. I want everyone to tell this along with me. I am a leader. Everybody along with me. I am a leader.
I
I
am a
am a
leader.
leader.
I am
am a
energy.
leader.
I
I
need
am a
energy.
leader.
I am a leader.
Yes, I
I
am a
am a
leader.
leader.
A
I
leader.
am
I'm
a
a
leader.
leader.
I am a leader.
A leader.
I am a
I
leader.
am a leader.
I'm a
I
leader.
am a
I am a
leader.
leader.
I'm
I
going to
am a
build
leader.
the
I
leaders.
am
I
a
am going
leader.
I'm
to build
going
the
to
leaders.
build leaders.
I'm
I'm
going
going
to
to
be
build
the
a
leader.
leader.
I
To
am
build a
going to
leader.
build the
Leaders.
leaders.
I'm
I
going
am
to
going
build leader.
Going to be the
to
leader.
build leaders.
Yes, my leadership will speak. My
My
leadership will
leadership
speak.
will speak.
Yes, it will speak in the society, in the schools. You have to make the echo of leadership, give the definition of leadership. So today, as a founder and CEO of III Group of Companies, in the presence of our board of directors, Ms. Brenda Dempsey and Professor Einstein, I take this with their permission. I take the conferment of announcing you as a graduate in leadership in education. Congratulations to all of you. Congratulations to all of you. And I thank Shine, which is led by Dr. Gloria, who is the inspirational leader, who has taken up III Philippines to a next level. It's a journey of 5 years. And we are means building this spirit in the Philippines, and you are going to mark the leadership, the new generation of education in Philippines as a great leaders. You will build a roadmap in Philippines to develop the country towards a great innovation. The country needs leaders, not boss. So today, you people are going to build that roadmap in the Ministry of Education with the help of, I thank Professor Catain, Mr. Julian, for joining us here and supporting us from day one, and giving the opportunity to every educator, encouraging them with their kind gesture to support the leadership in education. Leadership is a power, and let's take this power to with the right hands to the right people to build the society where peace, harmony, inclusiveness and brotherhood survive. As Miss Brenda said, that is the real purpose of education, where we have to build the peace, where we leaders build peace, leaders build harmony, leaders build brotherhood, leaders finally brings happiness index, not just IQ but HQ. So today, proudly, you are all the graduates of leadership in education. And as let me tell to each and everyone that our graduates has attended their classes. They have done international symposium where they have researched on the leadership. They have researched the factors of leadership, and they have come up in live, and they have extended that message of leadership to the whole world in their course, in the due course of their leadership in education. They have done their wonderful projects of influencing the society, influencing the students, parents, and all. They have done their projects, even though they are in the world where just people are working for certificates only. Our III Philippines Shine, they have worked to deliver organically leadership factors through their hard work, through their dedication, through their tenacity, the tenacity for the future. And I'm sure this seed is going to become a tree shortly. This seed that we are planting today will become a tree, and it will give a shade to lots of people. Lots of people, my dear friends. So today you are planting the seed. Today, I'm repeating again, you are planting a seed of leadership today in the minds, in the hearts, in the hands. HHH formula, which Professor Einstein has given today to all of you. And please be honest, as I always tell you, be honest. There is no competition in this area. There is competition in every area, but there is no competition in honesty. So stand there and be happy always, because nobody is trying to means no, everyone are complaining. Leader never complains. So be happy. Stay in the place where you are special. Don't be the common man. Don't be the common. Be happy no matter whatever the challenges comes, because challenges coming means that you have a standard. So face the challenges, be happy, be honest, and see the change happens in your life. You will rule the world. You will rule the world. That's it. There is no other option. Be honest and be dedicated, and be ready to take any challenge, no matter whatever is the challenge. No matter whatever the challenge, be ready. No, never compromise. Never compromise. That's another thing that I want to tell you today. Never compromise on your values, on your ethics, and on your leadership. Build your special DNA, build your special leadership factor. Be a master in your leadership, become a master. And every time inculcate practically, try work on passion, take passion along with you whenever you are stepping out of your home. Take passion with you, take happiness with you. Life is very short, as I always tell you. Life is very short. Don't waste it with the stress, all these things. Last day of our life, we must feel proud that we are leaders. We were a leaders, we are a leaders, and we will be leaders. Thank you once again to all the graduates today. There is a bond. I can say I'm really emotional. I have built a big bond, a great bond with all of you. Because you are spreading the vision which we have started. As alone, I started, and it became a community now. Miss Brenda, Prof. Hauenstein, all of them started along with me from last 5 years, and Miss Brenda, Miss Dr. Gloria. So this vision is spreading all around the world. You know, British Parliament has appreciated this humanization of education. All credit goes to all of you as an ambassadors of humanization of education. We are taking this, you are all taking this ahead, this vision. One day we will rule the world. We will rule the world as the leaders. Let's build sustainability in education with leadership. We need sustainability. We need, in the art, when artificial intelligence is taking over, let's bring the human intelligence blend with artificial intelligence, and let's protect education as educators. This is our responsibility. So once again, proud congratulations to all of you today. A great moment of your hard work, dedication, and commitment. You are leaders in education today. From today, proudly you can claim that you are graduates in leadership in education. Congratulations. Thank you so much, Dr. Gloria. Thank you, Ms. Brenda. Thank you, Professor Einstein, for being part of this empowerment today and blessing each and every one with your wonderful messages of inspiration, which will be there forever in their lives, in their minds, in their hearts. And this moment, thank you for making this moment empowered with your gracious presence. Thank you again.
Thank you, Dr. Shama. Once again, as what Miss Brenda said, you're always stirring speech as we internalize whatever you are telling us. It gives us an empowering spirit to pursue what we have started with you. So at this time, let us now have the moment to celebrate the journey of our graduates as an ABP presentation, which Miss Dr. Calor Basaglasan have prepared, and to be Dr. Ruel Nasca will read and recognize each and one of us. So let it start. Let's witness the beauty and passion of each and every graduates here.
It is open with sound. So we are inviting everyone on the stage now.
Today we celebrate leadership, excellence, and dedication as we present the graduates of the International Master Diploma in Leadership in Education. This academic milestone is made possible through the visionary leadership of Dr. Shama Hussain, founder and chief executive officer of the International International Institute of Influencers. Lieza, Erlinda Amparo, Leia Apo, Dr. Caroline Bagasona, Dr. Cheryl Ann Baniked, Lurly Barredo, Mira Bautista, Dr. Gloria Bien, Dr. Alma Caviten, Judith Cahigal, Jeneline Carvalho, Dr. Mary Ann Bataya, Analita De Villa, Reyes Del Rosario, Mary Grace de la Cruz, Julian Diniega, Mela De Suyo, Dr. Merck, Jennifer X-Ray, Dr. Eileen Gaspar, Marites Gaviola, Victoria Goles, Dr. Nora Labandera, Dinalyn Lablaca, Ronaline Lagriman, Dr. Mercedes Laguna, Wilma Librevilla, Rhea Masubay, Ana Rose Lupas, Princess Jemima Nainge, Epifania Ong, Marisa Pedreza, Stella Perez, Gina Rodriguez,